My fellow Biafrans, I know that the past 7 months have been a difficult time. I believe you can agree with me on that. However, know that we are becoming stronger and stronger.
Hello, dear friends. Welcome you to this exciting moment. I would like you to kindly take time to watch this video. The passionate statement of the APN Honorable Oge Nkere in responding to the recent elections and purported suspension and the eventual dismissal. He has come to, of course, lay the card out of the bag and eventually define his position regarding this development. Kindly take time to watch this video to the end. You would understand, of course, his position and passion for the Biafran struggle. He maintained, sheathe your sword, stop the sabotage, let's fight our common enemies. These should be our priorities rather than chasing shadows at the detriment of the Biafran restoration and recognition. He has been engaged actively in Washington with the lobbies and the rest of them, did what is needful, but regretted at the unfortunate discrepancy among the Biafran cabinet. But however, have expressed his commitment to keep the position of the Prime Minister and do whatever he could pending on when the Prime Minister is out.
Welcome everyone to yet another wonderful moment where the acting Prime Minister, His Excellency Oge Nkere, will be addressing the Biafran people on a very brief note. I salute all Biafrans. Please share this program and invite everyone in. Honorable APM, over to you and welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, Mazi Sonny Aparawa. We salute our helpers, remember them always, because they did the right thing. We remember our leader, Mazi Namdekan. We also remember our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Heba. We appreciate all they are doing for us and the continuity of them staying strong and resolute. My greetings to Biafrans all around the world. I come to address you in the light of recent events and to relay to you decisions that the Brigade Cabinet and I have come to. As delegated in a memorandum I posted on June 5th, 2025, Mr. Imam Conflict Resolution Chairman, that is CRC, and former member of the now dissolved Biafra Advisory Committee, called back, have attempted an illegal coup dead against myself and the Brigade Cabinet. Leading up to the coup attempt, Mr. Imam Madu and members of the dissolved band engaged in religious wrongdoing, including attempting to create a government within a government, a shadow government, to vote on and make decisions without the input of myself or the Brigade Cabinet. Creation of bank accounts without authorization of myself and the Brigade Cabine, and putting individuals with ties to Ngozi Arabese in charge of such accounts. Illegal hijacking of the Brigade website and adding of the unauthorized bank account to the website. Attempt to fundraise for the unauthorized bank account. Attempt to penetrate the Biafra Defense Force, BDF, even though the BDF does not want to contact with them. Cooperation with the hostile independent media to bring, such as Mary Ike, aka Adadi Biafra Unite Religious, and coordinating with the independent media personalities to smell British government. Attempt to overthrow the office of the Prime Minister and the government, including through a formal announcement and broadcast. Due to the grave action of Mr. Madrabum and his co-conspirator, the following individuals who were involved in the failed attempted overthrow of the government will face suspension until further notice. Mr. Madrabum, Joy Irobi, Ruby Nnadi, Chioma Okeoma, Bryson Okeoma, Azubike Nwade, Dr. Sam, Obi Obodo, Bright Osai, Innocent Nani, Boniface Mbajengwe, Lola Uju Ejezu, Nneka Dike, Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, and all the reps and admin that partake in this coup. In addition, the CRC will now be dismembered. There is a lot of factor before we came to this conclusion. The members of the CRC are biased, not truthful. They create chaos. There is no reason why they will be the one instigating on all this destruction, trying to disrupt, disorganize what we are doing. The CRC will now be dismembered until further notice. All of those who supported the failed coup, such as the individual who participated in the shambolic votes to overthrow the government, will be evaluated accordingly. The brigade, under my leadership, will no longer tolerate sabotage. The days of sabotaging the Biafra movement with no justice for the perpetrators are over. In the coming days, the expelled individuals will receive instruction from Brigade Legal Counsel regarding remediating their actions, especially as it pertains to Brigade website. I can assure you the suspended members that if they fully cooperate with the instructions they will be receiving, accept their, who will work with them and deal with them accordingly. We strongly recommend they cooperate. However, if they resist or non-compliant, then all options will need to be considered. My fellow Biafrans, I know that the past 7 months have been a difficult time. I believe you can agree with me on that. However, know that we are becoming stronger and stronger. as we separate the wheat from the chaff, as we cultivate a smaller group of tested, loyal, reliable, and highly quality individuals in the leading position in the government and movement, we will become more effective. After 20 years, we are ending the era of endless drama and sabotage in Biafra movement and moving into era of success and achievement. All these brigade members that are suspended, please, from now on, henceforth, desist from using brigade logo, brigade letterhead, desist from doing or having any fundraising in the name of brigade, because you will be held accountable. The time of sabotage is over. It's not all about the quality. I'm sorry, it's not all about the quantity. It's all about the quality. It's not all about having a full hand of members. Why over 90% of these members will be sabotaging our movement? Rather, it's about the quality of people we have. It's all about the results. If you don't want to be held accountable, please desist from sabotaging this great movement. I hope all of us will learn from the lesson of what is happening to the party government of Ngozi. We pray that you will not be next. Whoever that have come to sabotage us, who will deal with you. We are in a war. The Nigerian terrorist state have colluded with the Fulani herdsmen. They are killing us, and we need to defend our land. Time for destruction is over. Instead of my fellow citizens or fellow cabinet members engaging in the leadership who will lead, who in our article or whatsoever, that don't matter. What matters is what are we bringing positively to liberate our land. What matters is how are we going to chase these Fulani terrorists from a Yamufu? They have occupied several communities. We need to chase them out of our land. What matters is how do we prevent the massacre of our people? How do we protect our land? That should be our goal. That should be what matters. Instead of that, a man Madabu and his co-conspirators focus on chasing shadow, focus on distracting us. It's a shame. My former colleagues break my heart and the heart of Biafrans. After the love the Biafran people have showered them, they turn around to start chasing shadow. We will keep repeating, asking questions. Who are you working for? Are you working for Biafran people? Or you are working for yourself? Are you here for Biafra? Or are you here for yourself? Center gain, what you will profit? I encourage every well-meaningful Biafra to join hands as we fight our one common enemy, the terrorists that have come to overrun our land. As we fight the Nigerian terrorists that have come to destroy us, to Islamize us, to chase us from our God-given land. These are our common enemy. Instead of fighting one another, instead of putting hate, hatred, jealousy, envy, let us all fight together as one people. Let us all fight as Biafrans. Please, we know what's best for us. We know what we need to do to liberate our land. This press briefing is supposed to happen yesterday, but I have a meeting in Washington, D.C. That is why it was postponed. Why some Biafrans are there fighting hard, trying to see what they will do to pull the acting Prime Minister down. I'm there in Washington yesterday, fighting for you and I, preaching the gospel of Biafra to Washington, D.C., talking to members of senators, congressmen and women. Please, let's stop this sabotage. Share your sword. Then if you decide to bring your sword out, go after our enemies. Go after those that have come to rape our women, our children. Go after those that have come to Islamize us, to chase us out of our God-given land. Rather, go after the terrorists that have chased over 10, 15, 20 communities out of their God-given homes and land in a Here-APM. Go after those that have come to kill us in Osumo, in Olu, in Owe, in Eka. Why you as a Biafra? Why do you decide to bring out your sword to destroy those that are pioneering this great movement? Rather than doing that, support the effort of the well-meaningful Biafrans that are pioneering this great cause. Please, I encourage every Biafra to desist from your evil way and do what is wrong. Together we can all achieve this. We cannot have a conflict resolution that's supposed to be a judiciary arm where we will settle dispute. This committee have empowered themselves to overthrow this great government. And the members of this committee are biased, liars, and unfit to serve Biafran people. This committee, for now, is dismembered while the board is dissolved. Please, if you want to be this member, take this seriously. Take this seriously. The years of sabotage is over. Biafra is here. Let's remember our leader Mazin Namdekan. Since 2021, he was kidnapped from Kenya. Not because he wished to. It's all because the fight is fighting for the freedom of Biafran people. We don't want what he has labored and worked for to go in vain. Our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekwan, that was called for so-called question. In Finland, he did not wish to be in detention where he is now. It's all about his sacrifice that he has put on to save his people. For all you saboteurs or all those that have come to sabotage this movement one way or the other, you will be held accountable. And all these members that are suspended, any brigade logo, anything that have to do with brigade, desist from using it. You are still a Biafra. You can support financially, but for now you are not longer member of the cabinet. Please, my fellow Biafra, Lord live the independent and sovereign state of Biafra. Thank you all from here, and greeting to all genuine freedom fighters, our BDF, our brigade government, and everyone that come with good faith. You are welcome. And for all the saboteurs, you will be held accountable.
Trust you can get something out from this broadcast. He has called on the entire Biafrans to support the cause of the restoration and recognition of the Biafran emancipation of the Biafran sovereignty. Indeed, he said, sheathe your sword. It's time to forge a common front rather than being divisive in a nature which might not earn us anything. He has been in Washington, D.C., engaging and the cause of Biafra, trying to engage the diplomats, the ministers, and everyone in the Washington, D.C. towards the cause of Biafra. I think what happened here indeed is barely unguided actions and inactions definitely escalated to this point. But he has called on Biafrans to remain focused and resolute, regardless of whatever happens. The days of sabotage is over. Biafra is here. These are his final submissions. And the efforts and the sacrifice, the relentless sacrifice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and the third Biafran hero shall not be in vain. In the light of this, every hand must be on deck to ensure that the struggle and the quest for the restoration, recognition, and establishment of the sovereign state of Biafra remains a subject matter and a dream come true. Let's have your own take regarding this development in a bid to strengthen the entire system rather than being divisive. Thanks for watching.
We salute all Biafrans for all their sacrifices. You say,